Guys, welcome back to another YouTube video. In this one, we're going to talk about the new brand which has just started, which had its first sale come through the other day. We're going to actually reveal that product to you guys and show you guys how we did it from start to finish. We're also going to touch base on my current stores and check in to see how they're doing. Make sure you stick around to the very end because as always, we're going to give as much value as possible and you don't want to miss this one.
All right, let's jump into it. How much sales this week have you had?
So we're at 303,000, as you can see there, in 7 days.
Wow.
It's been a wild week, so let's jump into the video and break it down.
Amazing, my friend. Awesome stuff. So give us an update on the stores, Mason, the brands that you have at the moment. A real quick update. How are they going?
So obviously we're now actually running this new brand, which we've just launched, and we're doing this brand live with you guys. So we're going to be basically documenting the whole way through, from the beginning, building the website, setting up the ads, the product, everything, which we're fully disclosing to everyone. And yeah, we'll basically be showing you a drop shipping store getting built in live time. Obviously on my other store, my main store, we've done this week $303,000 in sales. So roughly around, $45,000 every day in sales. And that's running at about a 10 to 15% profit margin, which is a little bit low at the moment, but we can sort of expect that in September as we come close to Q4 when the sales will really start ramping up, and so will the profit. So yeah, it's still amazing money every day, and it's built out now in a way where I don't really have to do anything with that brand. I've spent the time building it, and it just pays me every day so I can then go and enjoy my life and do what I've got to do. But obviously we're still hungry, so at the same time we're building out other brands simultaneously, and we've got this new brand which I'll show you guys. So this is the store that we're working on at the moment. So this product is it's basically a kid's toothbrush, a fun kid's toothbrush to make sort of brushing fun for kids, and we've developed this whole website here. So obviously this is on the desktop mode, but you want to be optimizing for mobile. But yeah, the mobile version looks just as good. So we've given it a brand name here. It's called Brush Buddy. We've set our pricing here. We've connected to our supplier, and we've started running ads. And just yesterday we started running ads, and we've had our first sale yesterday right there. So that first cha-ching came through from Shopify, and I tell you what, it's the best feeling in the world. Obviously for me, I'm a bit desensitized to it now, but I remember with my biggest brand now, when I started, that first sale came through and I was just like celebrating like crazy, and then after a while it's just like cha-chinging all the time, and I've just muted basically my notifications now on my phone because it just gets annoying, so
Yeah, wow. Just quickly for the viewers, how long has it taken you to start Brush Buddy? Is it Brush Buddy or Big Buddy? What is it? Sorry? Brush Buddy.
The way that I like to set up these brands is the actual store itself is called Big Buddy. So that's really the parent brand of the products. And when you do it that way, what it allows you to do is basically add other products to the store. So we've called it Big Buddy, which is the name of the actual brand. And then there's products within inside of that brand. So if you do it that way, it's like a retailer setup. It's like if you looked at Big W or Kmart, then they've got all the other brands inside of their store. So you do it that way. That way, if your first product doesn't work, you've always got the option to test another product or another product, and so on and so on. And you're not going to just end up building a website which is just based around one product. And if that doesn't work, you have to go and change everything. So that's the best way to do it. So we've called the main brand of the store Big Buddy, and then we've got our products inside there. But it's in the kids sort of dental niche.
Brilliant.
Which is a great niche because it's a problem solving product. And our main product that we're going to be pushing at the moment is the Brush Buddy. So yeah, we designed the box. We've got the product. We've built out the site here. Plenty of social proof. Got a review there. Got all our things here, which is so important. How does it work? Your shipping. People want to know about your shipping, your guarantee, and all the sections built out here with heaps of social proof, so people trust that it's a real brand. It's got real people that have bought it. Yeah, so we've built this out. We've got our reviews here, and that's basically sort of the structure that you need of a website on Shopify to get some sales coming through. So yeah, it's we're going to be doing this in live time with you guys, and this is just a bit of an update of what's happened so far. So I've only just launched it, but yeah, as you can see, already one sale's come through, and that's what you guys want to see. You want to see that first sale come through, because then you really do believe that it's real. You really can sell products online, and it's proof is there. So
it's awesome. Yeah. It's awesome, and yeah, this is fantastic that you're going through this with us today. Because to actually see a site just launched and actually see the first sale come through, that is amazing for new dropshippers to see the plan of action right here. How long did it take from launch or starting that to where it is right now? Is that a couple of weeks, more or less?
I'd say that took us probably 3 weeks to develop. So Was looking for the product first. Obviously, building the website it didn't take that long, probably took about 4 days, but we already had a proven template, which I took from my other brand, basically just to copy over and then just change all the branding, change the products, change the color scheme. And that template we know is already proven to work. We've got a very high conversion rate on the other store, so we could basically just drag and drop it over and then find that new product, look for that problem solving product and build it out. So yeah, to get to this point now, we're able to start running ads and getting sales, probably about 3 weeks, and a very minimal amount of money to get it going as well. So, that's the beauty of drop shipping. It's really got the lowest barrier to entry for people and the highest opportunity for the amount of money that you can make with it and where you can go with it.
That's fantastic. And where do you go from here? You've had that first sale now. You sort of just keep ramping things up. What's the process?
Well, basically, we've started with a couple of different creatives that we came up with. So we've got 3 different ads. Now, obviously, the key is to keep producing more video ads and finding some winning ads, some winning scripts, and really getting people triggered to actually go through and purchase. And then we can really start to scale those ads. So it can happen very quickly. And if you guys follow along, we hope to show you the journey. So we're going to be just basically documenting as we go through. But the next step now, we're going to go back to the drawing board today and create some more scripts for videos and launch some more ads this evening. And then, just keep ramping it up from there. Then we'll start building out the team. Obviously, some emails are going to start coming through from customers. So we'll start to hire some VAs. We've already got our media buyer in there, which is running our ads for us. And we'll just keep building it out from there day by day, just putting in those little bits of effort every day and that bit of work every day. And it'll just compound and compound until it's a multi-million-dollar brand. And also that visualization too, believing that where we can get this to and seeing the end result. So
it's amazing. And would you say, I know you shared before, you got the template from what you've already built. Would you attribute the success to this to what you've already built, that template that you've already got and been able to build off the back end of that? Is that a big part of the success you're seeing here?
So look, what I always like to say is, in this example is shown all over the place, is that the most important thing is your advertising and your creatives and what you're actually putting in front of people, because most of the buying decision with people is done through the video that you present them, the ad that you present them, product that you present them. Your website doesn't have to be absolutely amazing. I've seen a lot of brands with a really, really trashy website that looks scammy, but their video ad and their advertising is so good that people are so convinced to buy it. The offer is so good that it doesn't matter, they'll buy it anyway. So obviously you want to have a nice clean website too, because it does help. Having a good website, CRO optimized website, obviously CRO's conversion rate optimization is just going to make sure that the traffic that you're sending, that you're getting from your ads, clicking on your ads, you're going to convert as many of them as possible, which is ultimately going to make you more profitable and build more of a long-term business. So it does go hand in hand, but you definitely want to be focusing a lot more of your energy on your advertising angles and your creatives, because really that's the most important thing. And as I said, I've seen a lot of brands with a really, really crappy website, but really good ads, and they're still doing multi-million dollars in sales.
That's great insight. Very good insight. Let's switch gears and really go into the mindset here, because I think this is such a key area of staying in the game and pushing through when maybe you're not seeing those sales very quickly and upfront as you'd hope. Let's sort of share about the mindset of how you go about starting something like what you have here, and then what is the mindset? What are those key things that you focus on, Mason, that help you get through times you may not see the results straight away?
Well, one thing I've always learned is that you need to learn about delayed gratification. You need to realize is that your results are not going to come instantly. They compound over time. So as long as you're putting in the work every day, you need to just put into your head that you probably won't see a result every day, but you are learning as you go, and you're putting in these small little wins every day, which is eventually going to compound into success. And that's exactly what happened with me. I told a lot of people about it at the start. They said, it's just a crappy, whatever, drop product, whatever, bagging it, this and that. But I stuck with it because I knew that other people are definitely selling things online. It's working for them. If they can do it, so can I. So it's just having that persistence and belief in yourself. You need to have belief in yourself to keep going with it every day and keep trying new things and not giving up, So I'm working with another guy at the moment, and he's a perfect example of someone who doesn't give up. We tried with him one product first. It didn't work out. And I said, look, you can't stop here, because what's the alternative? To go back to your job? You know what I mean? You don't want to do that. There is no other alternative but to make this work and to win. So it's having that persistence to keep going no matter what comes in your way, and just growing from sort of each challenge and pushing through, and eventually you will make it work. So just utter persistence and determination is really what's required. You don't have to be super smart to do this. You just have to have that drive and determination just to keep pushing through every day, waking up, getting on that computer and getting back to work and trying new things until you do make it work. Obviously, the benefit with what we're doing now is we're helping people now, and we've got our group there, Upscale Group, which you guys can all join. And we've basically got a video for sort of each section, which basically tells you how to start from the beginning, finding a product, building the website, conversion rate optimizing the website, then making your creatives, script writing creatives, setting up your Facebook ad account, and then running your ads and getting sales. So it's an A to Z, everything I know, everything I've learned to be able to scale these numbers that we've got to. And anyone can do it, because you just have to give it a go, because it will change your life 100%.
Yeah, look, I'm really excited about Upscale because, we've been on calls for, a lot of the week and the week before, and the amount of value that's coming out of these calls that we have, these videos, and the amount of content that we're putting on Upscale, I would have loved to be part of a community like that early on, to just get all that information, be around the right people, and to be able to, build my e-commerce store from the start, from a place like that. So, it's very exciting, what Upscale is going to provide for people and new drop shippers, and even drop shippers that are already getting success but want to scale to that next level. Very, very exciting space to be in. Mason, the topic of manifestation, I know I've heard you share that word a few times on some of our calls. How has that had a role in your success?
Absolutely massive, huge, because you need to know where you're going before you get there. So you need to visualize yourself as that person that you're wanting to become, or the business that you want. You need to have that picture in your head, because it just creates a pathway for you to go down, and everything else will fall into place. As long as every day you have a clear picture of where you want to get to and what you want to become, you will definitely make it there. So it's so important. And a big thing is you need to basically be the person that you want to be before you are, because if you're constantly having sort of negative thoughts about yourself and putting yourself down and saying, I can't do this, I can't do that, then I guarantee it won't happen. So you need to be that person that you want to be before you actually become it.
Would you write this down? Like, would you get it on paper where you want to see, the business, the e-commerce business, what you want to achieve, or you sort of record it in your mind in a little? How did you go about that?
It's all a mental thing. It's in your mind. I personally don't write things down like that. I just have it in my head. And as I'm going through my day-to-day life, I'm just constantly thinking of that person that I want to become and what I want to achieve, and I'll go to any length to do that. So it's just that willpower and just constantly having that energy to push through anything, and just accepting that it's going to be hard, it's going to be difficult, but that's the beauty of life,
Because my understanding is that when you first started your first brand, was it 6 months to see the results, or was it less than that? What was the time frame?
Yeah, so look, when I launched, I started getting some sales at the beginning, nothing sort of anything to brag about, but there was some fast success there. And that's the beauty of drop shipping too. When you build a drop shipping store, is that you're going to get that sort of fast gratification of a result. When you hear that Shopify sale come through on your phone, that's when you really, really start to believe that, like, this is real, you know what I mean? And from that point, I think that for a lot of people, that's the turning point which drives them just to keep going, because you realize that you can find a product, build a brand around it, and sell something online to people, and it just opens up a whole nother world. And you realize is that you don't have to basically work for someone else. You can create your own business very easily, and we can all do it because we've all got our phones and our computers at our fingertips and the internet to our advantage. And a lot of things are moving online these days, and this is just the way the world's going. So it's the ultimate business for people, because it allows you so much freedom after you build it out. But it's putting in that work, and just realizing that you're not going to get to huge success fast, but you need to just keep working on it every day, and you'll get to these crazy levels that I've been able to get to.
Amazing. Thank you for jumping on this call, Mason. We've learned a ton from you, and look forward to tracking that store that you have and seeing the results as you go.
Yeah, make sure you hit the subscribe button, guys, because we're going to be constantly doing updates on that new store and giving you guys as much knowledge and tips as we can to help you guys build your own dropshipping store and build a real business which can change your life. So yeah, also don't forget the link for Upscale is in the bio under the channel here, and first 50 members are free for that, which we're getting close to 50 now. So if you want to jump in there, you might want to do that pretty quickly, because basically everything is in there that you need from A to Z to build your own dropshipping brand and everything I know. And I'm also in there all the time answering all your questions. So
Awesome.
have a good day, guys.